Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Called by the Great, the alternate art, QCSR. Guys, we were talking about this card literally at $55. I mean, you're not going to make me go a couple of months back and be like, yo, guys, pick this card up at 55. The game is too easy. We said it could be up 2x, and the card is 90 bones. And then is a hundo. Literally, after these two right here, a hundy. Then 110s, then 130s, then 140s, one page only. Single digit listings. Guys, you need to understand, this set came out, it was April of this year. Wow. It was April of this year. And now we're in October, midway, heading into November, guys. All these months later, you know, we're at $90 for this card. And when this card was in the 60s, you know, we felt it was too cheap and went all the way up to 80s and then crashed down to a brand new low, guys, of $56. And now the card is at all-time highs. The card is at all-time highs right now. Jay, but it's a one-of, who cares? Called by a couple, maybe there's people out there that are not even, you know, like using the card and this and that and the third. By the way, shout out to Ungowned X, guys. He was the host of, you know, our Draco Tail core giveaway. So that core giveaway. So, yo, he's usually providing deals and steals in the markets, not just because he's helped the channel providing multiple giveaways for us. We just call it how it is. Like every time I see Ungowned X here as a store seller, like he's providing like the best deals, literally the lowest price, the lowest listings, guys. So if you want to search him up, you know, if you want to come over here, you come to Call by the Grave, you click on Ungowned X, it's going to take you shop from this seller, 100%. From Oregon, right there, almost at 1,000 sales, 100% positive ratings, guys. Great seller. My order came in nice and clean, great condition as well. Same here. When he sent over cards, they're clean, fresh off the press, just like the channel, with the best deals. Make sure you check out the store. Don't miss out. By the way, this card is 90 bones. 90 bones. We always expect the triple digits for this card. We mentioned it time and time again, and that's why I love to go back and revisit some of these cards, because they're money. A lot of people focus on the fundamentals. Fundamentals. Yeah, Jay, but it's a one-of, and most decks are not even playing it, and you know, and this and that and the third. And that's why it's not going to go up that much, because we only need one and this, and we have the OG art, so this price is affected, and the supply and this noise. This card is unique. It came in a set that now is what, 6 months old or more, 7-8 months, whatever, from April to now. How many is that? 6 months? I'm bad at counting. I'm bad at math. Guys, alternate art. Who knows if and when this card, as this specific art, gets an additional reprint. The card is 90 bones. We always saw it coming. After Ungowned's deal right there, card is triple digits, man. Shit. I mean, if you ever wanted this, hopefully you picked it up at cheaper prices, because damn, 90 bones. Man, if it would have been in a different rarity, I would have picked this card up. I just don't like quarter centuries. And honestly, I've seen a Euro print of this card. It doesn't look all that bad, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, we have Blazing Cartesia. Now, keep in mind, last time we talked about this card, I think it was around the same price, 88, 89 bucks. Right now, it's a $90 card. If I'm not mistaken, is it next week? I think next week, we're going to get the branded structure, if I'm not mistaken. And if that happens, just don't forget about cards like these. Don't forget about the max rarity. I mean, it does have a starlight, but this is the alternate art. It looks beautiful. To me, this artwork and is like just better than the OG art. That's just me. Like, this is a beautiful card. I'm not a branded guy. I'm not a this and that. But sometimes you got to appreciate the art. Like, this is a beautiful card. Like, I need Konami to give us a full art version, an overframe of this card. This should be the first overframe card ever printed. It should be. Probably won't be, but it's that beautiful. Imagine an overframe of this card. Yo, hopefully they get overframes right. You know, hopefully they get overframes right. You know, because there's a lot of potential, as we've seen, you know, in the Pokemon market. So, you know, very interesting. But for now, it's 90 bones, and it's off the $96 highs. But keep in mind, you have a playset at around 93s with shipping, and it does go towards a hundo, towards triple digits, guys. So don't let these deals and steals get gobbled up. If you need this card, if you always wanted this card, if you're missing a copy or two, or you just want exposure to it, 90s is like the max you want to pay at this stage and age of things. The card was 62s when we were talking about it in the low 60s. Now it's 90s, but don't let it creep up to double digits and beyond. If you really need the card, 18 listings only. There's going to be a lot of branded hype going on. Of course, you have multiple versions. You're going to get the ultra rare penny stock from the structure itself that everyone's going to have. We understand. But this is the higher end alternate art quarter century secret rare from Stampede. Is just too good right now compared to potential future prices. Just one to keep in mind. Guys, first link in the description down below. If you need to purchase any of the cards that we will be talking about today, you want to come here. First link in the description down below. Look, you can see these cards, the card prices are uptrending. So you want to be able to make this easy money. You want to turn these cards into easy free cash down the line. Don't miss out. Make sure you fast track these. Link in the description down below right here at your convenience. And don't forget, we still have this giveaway. We're going to be selecting this giveaway probably tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned. Essentially, this is your last chance. If you're watching right now, is your last chance. Last chance to participate in this giveaway right here, right now. Link in the description down below over here on X. Make sure you follow each and every instruction right here so you can get exposure to, wow, look at that. Look at that field stock, man. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man. Guys, make sure you participate for free 99. And then we have a free course. Free course, guys, at your convenience right here. I could only wish, man, that 10 years ago when I started this, my market watch journey, I could like not just watch these market watchers that I've watched but actually have a free course that they would offer me, man. Just imagine that. You can't make this stuff up. I'm gonna just keep going on, guys. Links in the description down below. Over here in the link tree, your free course, free $15 off. X and Discord right here in case you want to join the community. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way in. Would gladly appreciate it. And none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Guys, we have Stampede. So again, we did Rarity Collection 2, then we did Bonanza, and now we have Stampede. Guys, these boxes have been just going up and up and up as we've expected when it comes to sealed. Honestly, it's not bad at 125s compared to like $200 boxes for Bonanza. Like if you really want to crack open a Rarity Collection, I would just go with the Rarity Collection 2. Honestly, like I prefer 2 Rarity Collection 2 boxes than 1 Stampede box, but that's just me. That's neither here nor there. But if you want these at 125s, I mean, they just been going up and up and up. I mean, they were 115, so they're up like, 10, 11 bucks from the lows, around, 10, 15 bucks. Not bad. I mean, don't let it creep up. We're literally at the previous highs right here. So if you want a box, no better time to buy it than now right there, 125s. Then they hit 130s and beyond. So this is your last chance because it's going to keep going up and up and up. Like we did discuss in yesterday's video, liquidity is low for these boxes. So do as you must. But there you go. We have Fallen of Albaz, guys. The alternate art here, quarter century secret rare. Card was 28s. Bumping up, it says 34s. You have a couple of one-off deals under that price, but one-offs all the way to a 40 piece. So 16 listings, guys. This is what we may call the branded week, upcoming week. And again, yeah, you're going to have reprints of most of these cards, but people are going to want to choose, the higher ends, either the OG OTs, which we will discuss later on, maybe even later, of this upcoming week. But again, quarter century secret rare alternate arts, some branded players out there, they're going to want to be different. They're going to want to own the alternate art versions in that sense. And so don't let this one, this card with a lot of one-ofs here, go to a 40 piece and beyond, guys. Insane. Like if you want multiples, you're gonna have to pay $70 multiples from just one seller. Don't let this card get cleaned out. Hopefully you get exposure if you really want it. 16 listings only. Alternate art looks beautiful. Just pick it up. If you need it, pick it up. Don't sleep on it. Now we have Aluber, the Jester of Despia. This card, as you know, essentially a 3 of in every branded deck that I see. Every branded deck profile. Card is 29s. Right here, around 29, 30 bucks. Only a couple one-ofs, boys. And after that, it hits the 35 piece. And then after that, it goes towards a 40 piece. Wings from Wingstop. 2 pages only, 20 listings right here. Hey. Card used to be 20 bones. 20 piece McNuggies went to 36s, retraced back down to the mean to the high 20s. This is it. You want to buy the retracement back down to the mean. Don't let this card be 40, 50s. When people realize, wow, how beautiful this alternate art looks, you take advantage of it now before the move happens. Before the move happens. I mean, there's nothing else that I could say. We have Incredible Ecclesia, the Virtuous. Again, alternate art. All these, Albaz, Despia, branded in general cards are making moves, making plays. So beautiful. Card was essentially 20 bones, 20 piece McNuggies, parabolic curve into all-time high. Here's a 30 piece, and you have a couple ones and 2-ofs in the low to mid 30s, and then it just goes to 50 bucks. This is insane. Insanity taking over these markets, guys. You know, from this set, just a massive W-shaped recovery, broke the previous pivot, gonzo. 10 listings right here, guys. Insanity, just taking over, literally taking over. The previous pivot was at 25s, double bottom, guys. It happens time and time again. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. Happens time and time again. You can see here, we draw some squiggly lines. Look, you have a double bottom formation right here at an angle. You have the previous pivot right here, which we're gonna put oh man, right there. We just draw a brand new line right here. The previous pivot. Oh man, my bad, boys. Right here, there we go. Previous pivot, which is right here. So again, we broke that previous level here, and then what's happened since? You know, a new high, a new local high, and this is right here, the double bottom W-shaped recovery. It's just, it happens time and time and time again. So again, some of you guys might say, Jay, but yeah, that happened now. You know, we're late because it broke the previous pivot and now it's too expensive and now it should have bought lower. Then that means you at home should have been tracking this card because you want it. You feel me? Now we're reporting on it and we're identifying these patterns, but that's the whole point of why we provide a free course. That's the whole point of me saying you guys have to learn for yourself, because if you're tracking a certain card you want at a specific time and you come over here and you realize that, you know, price-wise, we're right here at this point. Let me just do this here. Right here at this point down here, you know, if we can draw a circle. Let's say the chart used to be here, right? So then what are you at? You could be, you know what, man? You know what, man? It's looking like a double bottom right here, man. Look at this, kind of looking like a double bottom. You know what? Let me buy right now, man, just in case. And then you continue watching it rise. And then you at home, you do this. You draw a line right here. Literally, you draw a line. Boom. You're like, okay, man. I'm bought in. You know, so if we break this pivot, you know, I'm gonna be at an all-time high. So that means I'm gonna save all this money. Or if you're at an investment, you know, you wait for this pivot. Once it breaks this, you know, I'm gonna consider selling into the new brand destruction hype. That's the thought process that should be going on with a card like this. Insane. And right now, based on current listings, I'd wait right under that wall of China right there. $49.98. 50 bones pretty soon. Crazy. This card was just 1920s. Like last time we talked about, now it's 30s, and then you're gonna come back and it could be a 50 piece. Hype, man. Hype goes crazy in Yu-Gi-Oh! We have Guiding Quem, the Virtuous QCSR was $9. We literally talked about this card as single digits, boys. Literally. Lately is saying that it was 13s, and right now is you have one at 1464 with shipping, then 1631. You have two at 18s, and essentially is a 20-piece McNuggies from Miggy D's. Right here. Right here. That's what we were saying, guys. When this card was $9, that's what we were saying. Well, guys, it's $9. It doesn't have the Starlight, but this is a quarter century secret rare. You know, single digits is too cheap. Before this card got reprinted at once, it used to be worth 40, 50, 60 bucks. You know, it's a Dogmatica card with the new sport. It's a Despia card. You know, pick up your Quems. You see works with Fallen and Albaz, and you know, it's too good. And it's a Spellcaster level 4 tuner, and here we are. Here we are. Now the card essentially 15s is up 5 bones, and eventually is going to be a 20 piece in the very, very short term. Hopefully you guys picked up your copies if you really wanted this card, because this card is about to hit an all-time high. Yeah, there's not even too much else to say. We have Diabell Star, the Black Witch. Alternate art. You need to understand that this card at one point used to be $125, and it's still holding $55 strong. So that's pretty interesting, guys. I mean, it is at an all-time low. It's trying to consolidate here and like finally find a low at around 55 bones. And yeah, that we're literally at an all-time low right now. Honestly, that's, look, 50 piece right there. That's what I would be wanting to buy this card at the very least, $50 a pop. 50 listings a year. Why? Because the card does not see much play. Still, you know, it's a card that is an alternate art. A lot of people love the artwork, but the facts are the facts. And if it ain't seen play, a lot of people don't care about this premiumly priced card at 55s. They'll get the budget secrets from like the rarity collection. So like, yeah, just keep it in mind, man. Keep it in mind. It is 55s. If you've always wanted this card, 50s would be ideal. Yeah, 50 listings as well. I guess we need to play 50 for the lottery. right there, guys. 50 right there, 50 right there. And yeah, man. So just want to keep on your radar. And it's very interesting. You know, we always talk about the cash tiras and the, you know, and all these different decks that get power crept. And it's crazy how this engine got power crept. I remember the OCG, you know, this and Wanted and all the engine, like they actually got hits. Like Wanted, I think went to 1 or something. This engine got hit, and here it's like in the TCG, no one plays it anymore. It's like fully power crept, and that's just so impressive, man. That's just so impressive. And we have Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Won't talk about this one too much because we were just talking about, you know, the Rarity Collection 1 and this Feed Ash QCSR. So it's still at 60s. We mentioned back then that it was falling knife mode, and it's still just holding that $60 mark. Honestly, I wouldn't want to pay more than 50s for each, just because we don't know if and when this card may get a Starlight down the road. So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, if you need him and you want him, and this is the specific one, currently 60s, but I would be wanting to pay 150s for the playset just in case. Then we have Mo Charming for Wallows, guys. This staple, I mean, 1950, and it had a double bottom, and then it went to 21 22s, and now it's around 20 bucks, and it's nice. 37 listings is nice to see this card in the high teens still. You know, I still think this card has the potential of reaching you know, 30 bucks even as an ultra, unless it gets an additional reprint, which I don't see it happening anytime soon because it just got the 10 reprint, which is scarce. Terrible pull rates as a prismatic secret. So, you know, $25 is the more reasonable conservative price. 30 bones would be on the high end, but it is a staple that people need playsets of. So just one that you want to continue keeping out on your radar. Then we have Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. Again, the QCSR. Look, if you're already 17 minutes in, you deserve to know that this card is moving on up in price fast. Look, 15 bucks. We were saying always, yo, if you need it, 15 bucks, quarter century, not bad. And, you know, it could double up from here to a 30 piece one day. And this is where the easy cash comes in. Free cash pretty soon. You have a couple one-ofs all the way to 25s. And then literally it hits 30s and then 40s. Excuse me, guys, at the bottom of the page, 40 bones. One page, 7 listings only. Single digit listings, guys, just a straight V shape off the lows. This card is too broken. And yeah, man, so look, and while we're at it, forgot to pull up the flat secret. You know, I was buying these at 75 cents left and right. There was like a million of these at shekels, like massive walls of China. Look at now, boom, spiking up. And now they're, you know, a couple ones and two ofs, and then there's a $1.50. And after that, a $1.75, heading into to $2 at the bottom of the page. 44 listings. So Exciton has demand right now. So keep it in mind. This card has a lot of prints nowadays, and you still have holographics at shekels. You have silver rares here, and you know, or silver ultra rares. My bad. You have super rares from crossover breakers. So every print of this card is rare and above. Mostly the prints are holographic, so no excuse to not get exposure to the card, especially to the higher end holos. Just keep it in mind that this card is seeing play, is seeing moves happen right now in the market. So if you need it, pick your choosing, pick whatever version you want. Don't let these continue going up in price. Even the OG secrets, wow, look at that. They were 9s and they're getting cleaned out. You know, they're like 13s, but then quickly go to 20s, guys. Make sure you pick your choosing of whatever version of that card you would want. Then we have Dragon Master Magia. We said that last time we talked about, we showed the PUR. Last time we talked about this card, and we said next time we talk about Stampede, we're going to show the other rarities. So here we had the Platinum Secret and the PCR. So the Platinum Secret is 45s, and that's where it's at right now, just 45 bucks after the $38 lows. And you have a wall of China right here, but after that it does head towards a 50 piece at the bottom of the page, and it does become more scarce. So 31 listings is not a lot. Of course, this one is always, we have it in the back burner, like, yo, what if we got to Starlight, which it did it in the 10. So yeah, that's always a disclaimer, but if not, this card can reclaim the $50 mark soon and continue moving on up in price. And then we do have the PCR here. You know, the card was 32 50s, went up to 34s, it says here. And right now it's actually still a $35 card where you see the walls of China. 3 pages only. It becomes a 40 piece at the bottom of the page, 27 listings. So yeah, this is a card that if you want it, not bad to get exposure. You know, because again, you never know, man. This card could hit 40s literally and beyond. So it is not out of the norm to make those considerations, especially if a Starlight Rare doesn't come anytime soon. We have Forbidden Chalice. It just keeps going up and up and up. I mean, it was 12s, it was recently 21s, and now it's a 30 piece. Single digit listings at 8, and then it just gets gone. 50s, where you have the next playset, and then it's 70 bucks. Crazy. One page only, 8 listings, guys. This card has literally gone parabolic. People are realizing again in this format how good it is. It's just always a card that cycles in and out of the meta. It does last usually a long time to cycle back in, but when it does, as you can see here, people are coming for the higher end. It's $30 for this card right now, just mind-boggling. So just one that you want to keep in mind. And do not forget that a card like this actually has the Platinum Secret Rare right here, which it's crazy. Card used to be what, like 50 cents, 2/4 a pop? Boom, parabolic to 3s, and that's just a one of. Really, it's a $4 card, and after a couple, it hits $5 for a Platinum Secret Rare. 21 listings, guys. So yeah, I mean, these Stampede cards are making moves, making plays just across the board, not just across one of the rarities, but actually you can see across both of the rarities that came inside Stampede, because I don't think Chalice got the full rarity treatment, did it? Let's see. It might have, nah, yeah, which it should have, in my humble opinion. It should have gotten the PCR, the PUR, and all them P's and all them R's. But don't forget, there is the super rare. Honestly, this is the one that I'm keeping for myself in case I need the card. It was 2/4 a pop as well. Largest volume candle in the last year, 365 days, pushing it at 85 cents. But really, we're over $1. You do have walls here. Walls of China at $1.29. Honestly, I would sell the plats and get these. That's just me. These look clean. They look fresh off the press, just like the channel. So make sure that you don't sleep on it. Just essentially pick your choosing. And here we have Lightning Storm, guys. I mean, this card is still around like a 40 piece, nothing too crazy, right? I mean, the card was 33s recently. Then, post balance, it came to 3. Then it went to 45s, with some people even paying $60 for, a $40 card right here, as you can see. But yeah, there's people that come in thanks to the hype. They overpay for certain cards, especially like post banlist. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean, it does go back up. Excuse me, guys. So it's $44, 4 pages only, 32 listings. So yeah, man, Lightning Storms, right here, just stabilizing at around 40 bucks essentially. So if you want your playset, it is 120s plus tax. So it really doesn't, it's already retraced back down to the mean a tad bit. Not doing too crazy here. But yeah, if you want it, then, these could be deals and steals, and the high 30s right here before it does reach the mid 40s down the line. Then we have Nibiru, the Primal Being. Again, this alternate art, quarter century secret rare. As you guys can see, it was 66s, came down to 60s. So it's just been consolidating, guys, here in the low 60s. But again, the key with these cards is you're going to get the occasional one-ofs here and there, right? But after a couple of these one-ofs, 3, 4, then it quickly goes to $75. You have a playset there. Then it's 80s, and then triple digits, guys. So 2 pages only, 11 listings. This is just a couple sales away, essentially, from becoming a triple digit card. Don't let this be the next call buy. Don't let this be the next, all of these, guys, higher end, alternate arts, just making moves, making plays. Like, if I would want this card, there's no way I wouldn't have it right now. Like, literally, actually, before, when the card was sub $50, we were talking about it. We're like, guys, great time to pick it up at around 50s. I think this ages well. It has the potential to be up 2x. And right now, again, it seems like, oh, it's just up $12, $13 off the lows. Yeah, but after a couple, it just keeps going on up and up and up very, very fast. So keep this on your radar if this is a card that you wanted to always pick up. Same as Effect Veiler, the card was 45, 46s, and now the alternate art here, QCSR, has been stabilizing at around 60 bucks right here. And yeah, that's where it's at. 36 listings readily available at 60s, but again, the card is up $14, $15 from the lows, and now these are the current prices. So if someone comes in now, they're going to be paying a premium compared to the lows. When we were mentioning, for you guys to pick up this card if you wanted it. And yeah, now you're going to have to pay a 60 piece. And honestly, even though it's readily available right here, right now, it just may keep going up towards 70, 75s in the short to midterm. So just one to keep on your radar. We have Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, Sky Thunder, the alternate art. Card was 43 bucks, says 45s, and yeah, man, 21 listings. This card has been in the low 40s forever. I will not lie. It's been consolidating forever in the low 40s with a lack of interest, no one caring for this card, and now it's made a new local high, guys. So you do have RO9s here. You have, you know, supplies there at around the mid 40s, but quickly it hits $50 and beyond. So don't sleep on this one. 21 listings. People are now realizing, damn, this is an alternate art. It's getting hard to get. You know, I want this card. I want to get access to it. And we said anything under 50s should age well heading into the future. We still have plenty of deals here under that mark. But don't take these for granted, as all it takes is just a couple of these moves, you know, to happen, a couple of these sales, and then all of a sudden the card is officially above $50. Then we have Jirac Meteor. This card has continued going up and up and up thanks to the Jirac hype as of late. And yeah, the card was $5, guys. Then it says 13s. We wish. The card is 16, pushing $17, and then it does go towards 20 bucks. 2 pages only, 11 listings, and yeah, about to hit single-digit listings. And even though this card got reprinted, not just in Stampede as a quarter century secret rare, but even as a Starlight rare alternate art inside Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge, people don't really care. You know, they're like, I want the quarter century, you know, the OG art, and now this card, yeah, I mean, it's pushing $20 pretty soon. Only one ofs after this 4 ofs right here, then is 1 ofs all the way to 20 bones. So if you want it, you're going to be paying a premium compared to previous prices, but do as you must, because the card just keeps going up every time we come and revisit its price. We have Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, and again, we're going to talk about a couple of cards, you know, with regards to Dragon Link and, you know, the potential after post broke, I was going to say broke protocol. Burst protocol. Again, you need to keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, guys. We're getting Boros support. We're getting Dragon support, essentially. Dragon Link, you know, Dragoonity's getting support. You know, you never know if Dragon Link makes a comeback into the Yu-Gi-Oh meta. And if it does, these babies, you know, people are going to come rushing in for the White Dragon Wyvern Buster as well. So let's start with the Black Dragon here. Again, the card was $7, says creeping up to 8s. 28 listings, and you have a couple 1-ofs, and then the card goes to $12 at the bottom of the page. So 3 pages only. Don't sleep on this card. Volume has been picking up, you know, and this card right here, you're buying closer to the lows and to the highs. Anything at single digits is a deal in steel. This card has double digits written all over the place for it. So don't let this be double digits. Don't let this go to previous all-time highs. You pick it up now if you need it before it's too late. And of course, you do have the Platinum Secret Rares as well, so that's a great budget option at shekels. But this is the higher end in case you want the quarter century Secret Rare. Don't sleep on it. Don't let it reach 12s on you. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't let it be up 30% on you. Same as White Dragon Wyvern Buster. This card was $7, $8, up 20% to exactly $10. But after that 1-of, it hits 11 50s, then 12s, then 13s, and then gone like beyond. Look, 2 pages only, 17 listings. So don't sleep on these baby dragons. That it's in an uptrend here on the lower time frames. So volume came in, it's on an uptrend. The trend is your friend until the end. So you ride this up. No need to pay 30, 40, 50%. It's just, there's no need. You get it now at $10 if you really need it, guys. That's what I'd be doing. And we have Black Metal Dragon, same deal. This card, the super rare, because of Dragon Link back in the day, used to be like 25 to 30 bucks. The super rare. Now it has a Stampede reprint in a quarter century secret rare version. It also does have the Platinum Secret, but again, this QCSR used to be $8. Literally, V-shape recovered off the lows of 13s. And here we're at. We have places at 13s. You come in here with 40 bucks, get your playset, man. Don't sleep on it if you need this card. Because after that, it quickly goes to 15s. 4 pages only. 39 listings. Don't be that guy paying 50s or more for a playset of a card that you can get for at 40s right now. When people need this card, it goes crazy. Dragon Link players love this card. Just want to keep in mind that came in Stampede. Low teens, most people forgot about it. You come in here, you get your copy or copies if you really need it. That's what I'd be doing. I'm here right now. Let me just lower this camera right there, man. Kind of look low, man. Let me right there. Much better. Much better. It's not like you guys are here to watch me or see me on camera anyways, guys, right? So again, Black Metal Dragon, don't forget about this card. Make sure you keep it in mind. We have Crimson Blader QCSR. Card was $2. $2, man. 2 50s. Boom, spiking up assess sevens is a $9 card, and that's where you have the Walls of China, guys. But after that wall, it goes to $15 at the bottom of the page. 2 pages, only 15 listings. That's what I love, man. Previous penny stonkish QCSRs, they're cheap and they become expensive. So now would be taking profits at around here, at around 9 bows into this wall. And, you know, depending on how many you have, maybe you keep a copy in case it does reach 15. But life is good. Free money, free cash, in, you know, easy money trades right here. Easy money Yu-Gi-Oh cards turning into just free cash. $9 for what used to be a $2 to $3 card is up a clean 3x. Let me know what you guys think. We have Breakthrough Skill. Again, QCSR. This card was $6. $6, mind you. It says 850s. We wish. The V-shaped recovery has 2x this card's price right here to near 12s. And then it does reach over $15. 2 pages only, 19 listings. So again, a card like this, it's not just boomer format. I think you play this in hat or something like that, but also I think in Genesis, there's people that have been trying to cook with this card, if I'm not mistaken. You guys will know more than me. So Breakthrough Skill just off a 2x move, guys. 100% increase in price, fresh off the press. And don't forget, you do have a Platinum Secret, guys. You do have a Platinum Secret. The card was 50 cents, and now they're dollars. And then they just keep going up to 2s at the bottom of the page. So 49 listings, guys, right here. If you have this card, it's going to be a $2 card soon. So what used to be bulk has now become Billy's. And if you need it, I'd be picking it up at $1 before it reaches 2. No need to pay a 2x premium on this card. So 49 listings, just Breakthrough Skill overall, either versions that just came out in Stampede. And then don't forget, I think there's a Speed Duel Secret. Card looks beautiful. Where is it? Whew, wow. Look at these PSRs, man, at 250s. Quickly go to 3s and beyond. That's where you see the major Walls of China. But this card is beautiful. Just wanted to highlight that one very, very quick. We have Shaddoll Fusion. This card continues to be money even after, you know, we no longer see Shaddolls like really roaming in the meta much. Even, you know, like Draco Tail at first with the window version and all this, not really being played much. But card has never looked back. You know, the card used to be, if you go to the 6 month, $12, barely holding on to double digits, and now it's in the 30s. 11 listings, card is in the low 30s right here, and then it gets cleaned out, so it's still hard to get. Can you play Shaddolls in Genesis format? Windows probably banned, you know, 100 points. I'm not sure, you guys will know more than me, but yeah, Shaddoll Fusion regardless is still money. If you have the quarter century secret rares, they're around $100 for a playset, which is insane. And then you do have the platinum secret rares still holding 2s here. Card is off the $4 to $5 highs, you know, but then after those 4, it quickly becomes a $3 card, and then 4 to 5. So yeah, I mean, if you have Shaddoll Fusion, any version, especially the latest ones from Stampede, they're money. So just wanted to highlight this for you guys. Then we have Delinquent Duel. Again, every once in a while, we notice what is called arbitrage. You know, and again, arbitrage, at least in Yu-Gi-Oh! In this specific instance, is essentially the gap zone between rarities. All right, so we have Delinquent Duel, the quarter century secret rare, and we have the platinum secret rare right here as well, right? So the arbitrage amount essentially would be from 8 to 16s. We could say essentially a 2x move, right? So I think this is too close for comfort. Like, this platinum secret rare has no business being $8 at an all-time high right here, literally, and beyond eventually. While the quarter century is still 16, 17 bucks, guys. Like, you need to understand, this card at one point was 30 bucks, and right now it's 17, 18s. Like, you pick it up. Anything under 20s is a deal and steal. People were paying 25 to 30s for any version of the card. Ultras, OG Secrets, like just any version of the card before these reprints. And now you have even the Platinum Secret Rare moving on up in price. So honestly, me, if I would prefer and want the quarter century Secret Rare, that's the one I would be buying right now. Even if you like both the Plat and the QCSR, I would be getting the QCSR. Just value-wise, it's just a much better return. Much better. Like, this card could 3x, you know, but this Delinquent Duel, like, you know, it's going to take a while, even to 2x from these prices. I would be buying Delinquent Duel right now, quarter century secret rare, if this is the version of this boomer card that I would want. We have Metamorphosis. Again, this card used to be 3s and some change, went up to 8s and crashing all the way back down to the scene of the crime right here. At around, you know, under 4s, 395s, and that's where it's at. So if you really need this card, and you want to play, it's a boomer card. Yes, it got the ultra and the tins, but if you need this specific version, I would be coming in here right now. Anything under 4s, anything under 5s, especially under 4s, is a great deal considering the jump that it made. You know, so we expect this move to happen again in the future, and you want to be ready for next time for sure. Then we have D, one more D, Wave King High Caesar. Wave High King Caesar, my bad. As that dyslexia kicking in, boys. QCSR card was, this is beautiful, guys. I just need to take a moment. Like, just look at this 3-month chart. Just look at it. It's a beauty. It's just a beauty. Look, you can literally see the W. Look at that. W, shape, double bottom, recovery. Beautiful, beautiful. Charting 101. You can also draw the double bottoms right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Bottom number 1. Bottom number 2. Again, W shape. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart action. With volume for Wave High King Caesar. Yeah, I mean, the card is $30. The lows were 33s and some change, right under 24s. And then it keeps going up to mid 30s and then goes up all the way to $50, guys. So 2 pages only. If you need this card, 13 listings. I wouldn't wait too longer. Yes, you're paying a premium compared to the lows, but this card could be a $50 card. Not that it has to be, guys, but if it is, then you're saving a premium, especially if you're playing DDDs and you need this card. Just keep it in mind, man. It's $30. It was 23, 24s. Now it's 30s. Don't let it be 35 to 40s. Do as you must. And don't forget, it does have a Platinum Secret Rare, which has been going up, by the way. Card, if you go to the yearly, used to be, you know, around $2 and some change. Boom, spiking up to $4 and beyond to the all-time high, 24 listings. You have a one of here at 346 and then a couple one-ofs. And then, yeah, anything under 5s, like if you just need access to the card, I wouldn't be waiting too long. I would be coming in here, getting exposure to the card. You know, especially if you're needed, you're on a budget. Yeah, you have the OTS Supers as well, not bad at all. But if you want this specific version, I wouldn't be, you know, giving it too long before I would come in here and pull the trigger. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon, alternate art. This card, it's just getting floored, man. Wow, still holding 43 strong though. And it goes to mid 47 pages, 62 listings. And yeah, I mean, this card, I won't lie, when it first came out, I didn't think it would be this low. Why? Because it's a Blue Eyes card and it's just unique. It's different. But collectors for this one, they already probably have it. Most other people don't care about it. So just mind-boggling to see it pan out after, you know, in this manner after all these months. Then we have Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. We talked about the alternate art in Rarity Collection 2, I think it was. And then, yeah, it's off the $20 highs and it's $17, which is great. Great. Ghost Ogre at around 17s, the OGs, 36 listings. After a couple one-ups, it does hit the 20s. 4 pages only. So, yeah, I mean, the card is retracing heavily back down to the mean, you know, right here after a V-shape from the lows. But, yeah, nothing too crazy right now. Card quickly does become a $20 card with a playset right there. So, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card. We have Mass Change, guys. This QCSR, everyone forgot about. Everyone forgot about this card. So when they forget, we remember. This, look at that. Look at this volume coming in, guys. Hero players are realizing that they don't have this card. Most hero players do, but new hero players or whatnot, they want to play the new support. 52 listings. You have a couple one-ups here, and the card is readily available at around the low 20s. So, yeah, if you need this card, you need to remember this card. If you go to the yearly, it went all the way. It says 50s here, but the actual high was $80. Just stop and think about that. This card says it was $50 on the average sale price here, but there was a Billy Bob that paid $80 for this card. What do you think is going to happen in the next couple weeks or month or whenever it comes out, new support, and everyone goes crazy with heroes? What do you think? Just connect the dots. Connect the dots. If you've always wanted this card, if you're a hero player, this is when you get it. Literally get all-time yearly lows. Look at that. Insane. Card hasn't even consolidated, curved into consolidation, but still anything at around 20s, I think it'd be a great deal to get exposure to, because hero support is just around the line. It's too good, man, too good. And lastly, if you made it this far out into the video, I like leaving the deals and steals for the end to reward you guys. This is a card that I picked up a playset of. I'm just calling it how it is. I picked up a playset of this card at single digits. I think I paid between 8 to 10s. And yeah, I mean, the card has been around 7 and some change. Volume has been coming in quietly. No one's paying attention to this card. And I get it. It doesn't have to see play with the new hero support. You guys will know more than me, you hero players out here. But 24 listings, you have a couple one-ofs here, and then it goes to 11s at the bottom of the page. So right now, this is a free 20%, free, 17% right here. Free money, free cash. If you guys want to buy any of these, don't sleep on it. I think this card has potential. Why? You just need to remember what happened last time. Literally, what happened last time? The previous versions of this card before the Stampede reprint, which by the way, gave it the full rarity treatment, which we're going to check here in just a moment. Right here, let's just look up the full rarity treatment. So before the rarity treatment, this card was like $30 for like the OG arts, and they went crazy. This is always that there's hero hype for some reason. This is the one of the most hyped hero cards ever. And like during those phases, like people go crazy for this card. And Konami did a good job of giving us the full rarity treatment here. So you see these penny stonks, like cheap secret rares at like quarters or like $1 for a playset, PCRs at shekels, and you have what, the PURs here at shekels. Like, don't take these for granted. Platinum secret rares at free 99, like at shekels here, almost a billy. Like, pick your choosing, man. Like, it's just free future money. Literally free future money. If you can afford the quarter century, pick those up. I picked up a playset as an investment. I think I traded for one in Anaheim and then bought 2 more when I got home. Because when I realized, I'm like, let me check this card. And I'm like, forgot about this. So I'm exposed with this playset. So I'm a happy camper. Hopefully you guys get exposure too. Because look, quarter century here, guys, men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. And this is a perfect example of what we were talking about earlier. If you're here 40 plus minutes in and you're watching on my screen right now, if you're just listening to my voice, so well. But this is the move before it happens. This is the move before it happens. Not just reporting on it or after the fact, as we do sometimes. But this is the before. What am I looking at here? Is as clear as day. Connect the dots. We have the 2 lows right here at an angle, and you love it. If it's an uptrending angle, that's what you want to see. What are you seeing? You have a low and a higher low. Literally. So essentially, we're forming what could potentially be a double bottom W-shaped recovery. Beautiful. And when are you doing these things, guys? Near the lows. Near the lows. You're buying, guys, down here, deep down. That's where you're buying. You want to buy down here and get exposure before the card completes the pattern and goes parabolic and becomes like a $20 card and gives people the 2x. Like, it's crazy. So you want to do it before. So again, I'd be watching this card like a hawk right here. We click these lines right here. This is the previous high right here. Look at that. You cannot make this stuff up. The previous high was support right here and then turned resistance right here. So we're going to come up and retest this point right there. And what do you think is going to happen with the hero hype coming around the corner based on probabilities? Once we break this pivot, this was going to happen, guys. That's one big arrow. Let me touch right there, the camera, all the way to J, right there, guys, into oblivion, guys. So don't sleep on it. This is basically a heads up, giving you guys a buy signal for this card. 24 listings only, 40 plus minutes in. You deserve the deal if you made it this far out. This is like free 99. After this market watch, I'm gonna go post this on X. I'm gonna bookmark my post so I could come back to it as evidence that I let the masses know that this was free money now, right now, when it's single digits, when it's cheap compared to potential future prices, with fundamentally speaking, getting new support heroes. The game is too easy. It's just too easy. Literally, we show you the technicals plus the fundamentals equals free money equals free cash. Guys, if you made it this far out into the video, you guys are straight MVPs. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way out. We'd gladly appreciate it. Share this in one place if you can with some friends. The group chat really does go a long way. Make sure you subscribe, click that, ring that bell. It really does help out the channel. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.